Welcome to episode 3 of my Wondrous Minecraft Adventures, and if Wondrous isn't a word, I really don't care. Anyway, and by the way, I still am, I still am in my new recording place that I moved my computer to, and just as I said in both my other episodes, I am way too lazy to bring it back to my normal spot, because that involves placing one foot in front of another, and yeah. So you might hear a little bit of background noise, maybe not today, but I'm not really so sure. So if you remembered from my last episode, I showed how, I mentioned how slabs that are on ice are still slippery. So that means that you can make a bowling alley. That's what I'm going to do right now, just make a little quick bowling alley before I actually get into the surviving. Let's jump up here. Yeah, the wood isn't slippery, just the ice. Alright, so now let's take a look. And we'll make a couple more slabs. So then we can go right here. Just like that. So I did have one other thing on my to-do list. Yeah, here's a nice little bowling alley. Just for fun. Can't even reach the end, but I really don't care. So there's a little bowling alley. That's all I really plan to do. My other thing on the to-do list is to make a proper door for this place. Because I don't like that tall grass, I decided. Because it does get kind of annoying to put that block there. And also I need some more wood. So I'm thinking not to make my permanent shelter in the taiga. Because, that's because like they're the pine trees. And they don't give you apples, which is the problem. So, oops. So yeah, I won't be able to. Yeah, I shouldn't stay here for. I mean, like the tech is nice and everything, but it's still a better idea, or at least in my opinion, to make my permanent shelter somewhere else. But I'm gonna be staying here for now. Alright, so there's the door, and I was thinking either to, first of all, store some of the stuff that I really don't need in my chest. Let's see, iron, spider eye. I'm carrying around a lot of junk with me. Alright. So I can now, or I'll get rid of an extra shovel just in case. So I either wanted to go around and look for some cows, or have a bit of a deeper look into the cave. I'm thinking maybe I'll save the cave for next episode. I'll just do a bit of looking around for some cows for some armor before I go into the cave. So, and also while I'm exploring around, I could also pick out a nice spot for my home. Preferably in the forest or someplace with normal oak trees. So yeah, let's take a look around. Alright, so this is the beach, and my spawn point's over in that direction. And then there's a field, it's like a plains kind of prairie biome over there where I tried to get the sheep to eat grass, but it didn't work at all. Oh, floating sand there. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so now we have a block of floating sand. I technically didn't, like these blocks technically aren't next to them, so it won't update the block, so it looks like that's going to be staying there for a while. Unless I break it. Oh, horrible timing. I always have the worst timing when it comes to exploration. So yeah, let's run back over here. That wolf is not getting out of the water. Looks like his friends have stopped the lesson. Water must be too cold for them. Oh, never mind. Still in it. Alright, so many wolves here. I just need to tame one. I got pretty unlucky with the bones last time. Hopefully it doesn't happen again this time. Thing is that I might not be able to find the same wolf as I did before. Alright. Let's get back in here and go to bed. Come on. There you go. Alright, there we go. Much better. Whoa. The door doesn't want me to leave. Oh, burning zombie. I need a burning skeletons. Might as well grab some rotten flesh anyway. No? Alright, so he didn't drop any rotten flesh, but I really don't care. Okay, so... Alright, back to the beach. Deja vu. Alright, so yeah, I just have to run back and sleep, unfortunately. I think I'll sprint. I really don't care. I have a bit of food. Like, sprinting doesn't... Like, sprinting, your hunger goes down more than it normally does. But what really brings down your hunger is when you sprint and jump. So what I like to do when I'm running, I like to stop, and then jump, and then sprint again. So that I don't waste any extra hunger on this sprint jump. Alright, so there's a little area over there. It's a very big pine forest. I see the desert over there. I don't exactly... I want to make my permanent shelter in a place that has, like, not... Like, it has trees, but just normal trees. But not too many trees that I have to cut a lot down to build. So I'm not having such luck right now. Oh, here we go. Here's a forest. Normal forest. I think while I'm here, I should pick some apples. And get plenty of wood too. Let's heal up. There we go. Might as well grab the sugar cane while I'm here. I don't really need it now, but I might need it later. Alright, so here we go. It's a normal forest. Ooh, I can grab that. Alright, now let's look for some apples. If I can find the, like one gold ingot and one apple can make a golden apple, since the recipe changed from gold blocks to gold nuggets. I like that. Now it's much easier to obtain them. Just a second. I'll be right back. I apologize. Yeah, background noise, everything. I don't want to grab the big trees. I just want the ones that'll make the leaves decay the fastest. So yeah. And I'm also on the lookout for some cows, also because they can give me armor and leaves. No, cows don't give you leaves, they give you food. Yeah, I could grab the birch trees just for the wood. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll be right back again. I'm sorry about that, more interruptions. So, I think I do have a bit of wood, see if I can get any apples to drop off. 1 in 200 chance. Oh, yay, an apple. Nice. Alright. My very first apple. I'm so happy. See if I can get any more. Alright. Oh, there's another one. Can't reach it. See you. There you are. Alright, 2 apples. This is nice. I like how I love how apples fall from trees now. This is so helpful. Something I always wished would happen in Minecraft. I mean, like, I think, like, I remember, the day before the 1.3 update came out, my friend was sleeping over, right, and he and we were talking about how we wish that beds would be added. Then the next morning, I checked Minecraft. There was a new update, and beds were added, which was just hilarious. We're also thinking about how wolves should be added too, and now apples. We're also thinking about a legitimate way to obtain leaves, like oh god, what's the word? Never mind. Just kind of like shears. But and then they got added, which is pretty funny. So this is the apples falling from trees was the fourth thing that we'd actually thought about. That would be a really cool thing to be added into the game. So that's cool. Alright. So ice is so annoying. It's slippery, and I think it actually kind of resists your. Oh, I thought those were apples. These are pine trees. How's that possible? Alright, I'm back at the wonderful beach. Little lagoon here. Huh. Looks like this is kind of like the area between taiga and desert. There we go, back into the snowy pine forest. Ooh, mushrooms. Oh, I could use some mushrooms. Nice. Oh. Alright. So yeah. Mushrooms. If there were horses, I could get plenty of apples to them. I mean, there are remote creatures, and I think that they do eat apples. But I don't really do mods. I used to get so many mods before, but not anymore. I just kind of like mods add new stuff to like a certain category of the game. And then what happens is like that category ends up outruling the other ones. I mean, like Minecraft is made with a balance of items within a certain category. Like, I mean, like the amount of mobs balances with the amount of ores, or the amount of crafting recipes balances with, say, the terrain generation. I don't know. But if you get something like remote creatures, that totally disturbs the balance. Now, there are just way too many mobs in the game, and like you feel like you might need like the more trees mod or the more ores mod or just like a whole bunch of them to restore that balance again. So like Minecraft was made with a balance of things. And it's like some mods just don't work with Minecraft. Like say industrial craft. I mean, like none of that stuff is ever going to be in the game. The most industrial thing that is in the game is a piston. Pistons and redstone. But that's it. Oops. So I don't really do mods because like Minecraft was just made in a certain way that just is Minecraft, and even if it isn't such a game-changing mod, it disturbs that balance of the things in the game. So I'm kind of going off on a tangent here. Let's do a bit more home improvement and make some stairs so that I can put them here. That looks much nicer. Oh, it's a bit of a small area there. Might as well go like this. Alright, now I'm going to need some more stairs. There we go. Alright, so now I have a nice staircase. I think to kind of make this a bit more symmetrical, I think I'll... Oops. I'll go like that. There we go. So yeah. So we found some apples, and that's good. Apples, mushrooms. We did a bit more exploring. We found a nice normal forest. Did a bit of home improvement. Finished the bowling alley. I think that's enough stuff for one episode. Next episode, expect me to go running off into that cave to look for some stuff that's awesome. Maybe after that, I'll build a little farm, and then by then, I'll probably be ready to move out and go to a new place. Alright, so yeah, I think I'll end it in here. So I guess this is the end, and I'll see you guys in episode 3.